Not necessarily because I get to rest tomorrow or Sunday, but I think there's this special feeling that actually comes with Friday, and it's actually one that I want to, be heavy on from now till Mama calls. Honestly, I wouldn't want anything to dampen my morale for any reason. So I'd actually encourage you to do same because come on, it's weekend. It's the weekend. And according to IK, my co-host on Saturday Cruise, he would say that it's the weekend where the worry ends. Right? Once again, my name is Omoife Peace Osemere, and of course, the Media Extra show has just started. Anywho, I'll be here till 12 p.m. and of course, at exactly 12 p.m., I will be handing you to safe hands, talking about my colleagues Uduak Daniel and Cassandra. So it's not time for the general open banter. You know how we do it every Friday right here. I wouldn't want to be too serious because come on, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I mean, I left the seriousness, with the 10 o'clock hour. The 9 o'clock hour rather. So this is the 10 o'clock hour, and not to say that I'm going to be too playful, but less serious, But of course, we must, go engaging on a very, very topical issue. So I actually came across a story on a blog, and I think it's something that is actually worth talking about, especially for the fact that this seems to be a trend. I had a conversation also with two people, two gentlemen specifically yesterday morning, and it was really an insightful conversation because perspectives were actually shared, from different angles, and somewhat of a revelation, for me, because it appears that there are certain things, when it comes to religion that I'm not even aware of. So when people do certain things, do not be quick to blame them, but maybe you should just sit back and try to, tinker with, what the reasons could be. Why did this person make this decision? This person used to be a Christian and then all of a sudden the person is a traditionalist. What exactly sparked, that change along the line? So it's basically about, the traditional religion and the wave right here in Nigeria and generally in Africa as a continent. I say it's a wave because it seems to be the new normal now. There's been this very, very heated conversation, for the lack of better word, ongoing amongst Nigerians and even other people in Africa concerning, traditional beliefs, traditional religion. People actually now have, diverse views with regards to Christianity and traditional religion. Now, I saw the story on a blog, a very, very popular blog, talking about the Linda Ikeji blog, talking about a Catholic church, in Nigeria, that's actually faced, not really the Catholic church facing challenges now, but a priest, a Catholic priest, right, somewhere in Anambra, he actually had to quit priesthood after 17 years and has decided to embrace traditional religion. He also got married along the line. So this actually got so many people, kind of confused, maybe not confused, but concerned as to what really happened, what changed along the line for a priest to quit, priesthood to embrace traditional religion. Again, this is not just typical of this priest now. There are people. Recently, I saw a friend of mine, he is actually a husband to a friend of mine as well. These people actually they got married in a church, they got wedded in a church, and they are from, very strong Christian homes. They were born and brought up with very strong beliefs, and faith in Christianity. And then all of a sudden, I won't lie to you, I was taken aback for a moment when I saw this guy's post about traditional beliefs. And according to him, he would rather be a traditionalist. So I was so concerned that I had to go check, very closely his recent activities as it were on his Facebook page, only for me to find out that this guy has been heavy on this traditional, religion crusade on Facebook. Was I really happy with that, development? I would say no. Not because he is not of age to make decisions, but because this is someone that we all grew up together, and our parents, they know each other. We've actually practiced certain things as far as it relates to, the Christian faith. And then all of a sudden, this person is he's not trying to, he's already trying another leg. I was shocked and maybe disappointed. But again, he's an adult. He's entitled to his opinions and he's responsible for any decision and, whatever it is that he wants to do with his life. But another thing that caught my attention was the fact that, how about his wife? Because the wife is equally from a very strong Christian home. How about the wife? How will her family react to this? And truth be told, when I went through the comments, some people had already shared same concerns. You understand? And I'm like, could this be the handwork of the devil? Could it be the devil is actually using this person now or what? But at the end of the day, it's actually different, stroke for different folks. We are actually in an era where people will tell you to do what works for you. You must not follow the crowd. They say if you cannot beat them, you join them. I mean, that's what is actually obtainable now. So talking about this Catholic priest in Anambra who served for 17 years, he resigned from the priesthood and embraced traditional religion. He also got married to a woman he loves. Now, the priest's decision has sparked mixed reactions from the Catholic community, with some expressing shock and disappointment, while others have congratulated him on his new path. Now, according to reports, the priest had been struggling with his vow of, chastity and felt that he could no longer continue in the priesthood. He has since embraced traditional religion and has been initiated into the Ozuzu community in Anambra State. Now, there are different, questions that comes to mind, honestly, as to how the decision of this priest would affect the morale of other priests in Nigeria who may be struggling with similar issues. Now, for this priest, he's been struggling, with his vow of chastity. I mean, we know what is obtainable, when it comes to the Roman Catholic, community. You being a priest, abstaining from certain things and what have you, But that aside, for others who have decided to embrace traditional religion, what could be the reason? What exactly, what I'm really concerned about is that one thing that actually brought about that change, what really triggered that change? What is that thing that actually inspired you to now try traditional religion as opposed to the Christian faith that most people were actually, are born into, and they were even raised according to the tenets, of, the Christian faith? What exactly is the reason? So the big question I'm asking on the general open banter today is very simple. It is absolutely very, very simple. And I would like everyone to be very, very open-minded as we, go engaging on this particular subject matter. If you have your reservations, please feel free to express your reservations. But know that this is not targeted, at any religion, no pun intended. But why are people embracing traditional religion in Africa, especially in recent times? And of course, we're narrowing it down to Nigeria. Now, some people actually are of the school of thought that, colonialism or the Western civilization has brought about, more harm than good. Some people, they will tell you that they've decided to embrace traditional religion because of cultural identity and heritage. Some will tell you they want to preserve their traditions, right? But is that really the case? Now let's get talking on 09087668888 or 09073530044. You can send a voice note or a message to the WhatsApp portal on 09097054450. Hello, good morning to you. All right, please do well to call back. Honestly, I'm really itching, to hear, diverse views on the show this morning. Once again, 09087668888 or 09073530044. And again, you can send a voice note or a message to the WhatsApp portal on 09097054450. It's possible that there is something that I'm actually missing out on, or there are a number of people who actually share the same view or thoughts, just as myself, and you might just want to like enlighten us from your own perspective. Are you actually one of such people, also considering, traditional religion by way of maybe preserving some of your tradition or traditions in your village or villages, as it were, or maybe you think embracing traditional religion would help you reconnect even more, with your roots? Yes. What exactly, are your thoughts on this? Why are people, embracing traditional religion in Nigeria, especially in recent times? Do you think this is a wave from the pit of hell, or all of these are just, part of the end time signs that the book of Revelation actually, talk about? What are your thoughts? Yes. Let's go engaging on this particular, subject matter. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, what's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Universe.
Universe?
Yeah.
Your name is Universe? Are you serious?
I'm sorry, right?
This is really, really strange to me. I mean, I've never heard anyone, by the name Universe before.
All right, first.
All right.
Anyway,
where are you calling from, though, Universe?
Calling from Jiwa.
All right, please go ahead.
All right. See, as a matter of fact, I think people beginning to embrace traditional.
Is it possible for you to turn down the volume of your radio set so we can hear ourselves very clearly?
How about now?
All right, please go ahead.
Okay. So, because I think the Westerners, they brought religions to us in Africa, especially Africa.
Okay.
And when we embraced it, we forgot about our own origin. That's one. And secondly, there's what is happening now in the global page, which is called the Global Mass Awakening Program. See, a lot of people now have gone away from themselves, and most people are battling to live a life they are not, like a borrowed life.
Okay.
So there's this heat from the cosmos that is coming around to awaken some of the soul being, to begin to unlearn, to relearn the new thing. So you begin to see in different places, different countries. This thing is not today. It has been happening if you think back to time, even more from Africa, from Western and foreign countries. It has been happening, and it's still happening till tomorrow. But the way we embrace it in Nigeria is like we're blindfolded already by religion. And we believe any other religion apart from Christian and Muslim serving deity or like worshipping the devil. In my opinion, I think it's a good thing.
So traditional religion is something you'd like to embrace as well?
It's a personal thing, like a personal growth.
Okay.
It's a personal thing. So if she feel that because she embraces the new path and she could not further engage in the relationship or the marriage, it's okay.
Okay.
But I'm speaking from experience.
All right.
I grew up a Christian, and along the line, think from what I was told, and the books I've read, and so many things that have been happening on a personal ground, like real thing, not fiction, or know what it told me, know what is in the Bible, what is playing in my day-to-day life.
Okay, so now that you've been able to explore, different options, Universe, are you at peace with yourself?
Of course, that's the most important thing.
Okay.
Because choosing this path is where you find peace. And when you find peace and solitude, that serenity begins to bring all the magic, all the power that we human beings possess before.
All right.
The clues that have been shaded away from us.
All right. Universe, thank you so much for your contribution.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Honestly, I really appreciate you. I mean, your boldness coming out to share your 2 cents on this particular, topic. 09087668888 or 09073530044. And of course, we're currently live on Facebook and YouTube, so you might want to drop your comment right there as well. I'll be glad to take your comments. Hello, good morning. Hello. All right, please do well to call back. Why are people embracing traditional religion in Nigeria? Are you also considering the same thing? What exactly are your reasons? Okay, let's hear from you without mincing words. And best believe no one is actually here to judge you. We're just here to have a conversation, to unlearn and relearn, because that is what life is all about. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mata.
This is Omoefe.
Oh, sorry, good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Triple D.
From Waru?
I'm calling from Waru. Yes, my
Triple D. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This country, we are so religious that when something comes in this nature, everybody say what he wants to say, and it's true. Now, looking at the caliber of this person, priest, you know what it means to be a priest in Catholic Church? For you to become a priest, people believe that you have gone far for you to know the difference between what you are going into and what you are not going into. Well, for me, a lot of explanation on this will come from a lot of people that have a deep background concerning Christianity.
Right.
But let me tell you the truth. All through my studies in the Bible, I discovered that in the book of Joshua, all these things were happening. But at the end of the day, Joshua in the book of that Joshua, I think 24 to 16, he says, go and continue serving who you want to serve. But for me and my family, I choose to serve the Lord. Then for me now, it's not for him. Let the judgment be for God. Good morning and God bless you. Good.
All right, Triple D, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Yes, that is actually a portion, right, in the Bible. Very, very notable one. Thank you so much. What are your thoughts? Are your thoughts any different? How much of a concern is this new wave of people embracing traditional religion in Nigeria? What are your thoughts? Do you have reservations with this trend? Is it really a trend that is disturbing to you? And then if you are also considering embracing traditional religion, you might also want to share with us what the reason or reasons are as to why you would want to try another leg. All right, and best believe no one is going to judge you, because you are an adult, and it is believed that you can actually take responsibility for any action that you take. So call in and let's hear from you. Do you also believe that the Westerners, or the level of civilization that we are exposed to, has actually made us to forget our roots, our culture, our traditions? Do you also believe, just like some people think that Christianity is a scam, is just a distraction, just to cheat Africa and to lead people astray? Do you also share that opinion, or are you of that school of thought as well? Let's really hear from you what your thoughts are with regards to this very topical issue. Now, in reality, the reasons for embracing traditional religion in Nigeria are indeed very, very complex. And for some people, it reflects a desire for cultural identity, spiritual growth, and personal fulfillment, as well as a response to perceived shortcomings in Western religions, and also the influence of social media and globalization. But let me ask also that isn't it possible for you to be a Christian and also have that personal fulfillment by way of identifying very keenly with your cultural roots and traditions? Isn't it possible to strike a balance? Must you, or do you have to leave one for the other? Can't both actually work side by side? These are all the questions that we'd like to get answers to on the General Open Banter this morning. And if you're just joining us, this is Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja, your radio experience you can count on. We'll take a quick break now to go pay some bills, and best believe when we return, the studio lines will still be open for us to have this conversation. Do join us again.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I suppose it was inevitable. Eagles 102.3.